Hello, hello. Right, Bobber. How's it going? Okay, what? You guys all right? It's gone all right. Been at work and now home. So literally, it was just a case of getting something to eat, putting the kids to bed, and now I'm on here. So it's been good. What about you? Got any new figures? Nice. Which Forbidden Planet do you go to, or was it a mail order? Ah, cool. Bit too far to journey for me. Did they have many of the others there as well? Ah, that's cool. VC. What's a VC stormtrooper? Or am I being really dumb? Oh, did they? To be honest, I've never even seen a stormtrooper in the wild. Like, everywhere I've gone, there's never been one. But I definitely want to get some of the newer ones. Definitely want to get whatever his name is, Anakin, and the young Obi-Wan as well. How is the Biker Scout? Any good? Yeah, it's a shame they don't do the sniper, but I suppose where the stormtrooper comes with two guns, you could always just chuck that one with him because you never see the stormtrooper with like the long range blaster. I thought the weathering as well on the biker scouts looks a bit odd as well. Hello, more. How are you? Oh, brilliant. Well, welcome to have you, mate. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Bobby. Yeah, it's just that it just seems a bit of a weird colour. I don't know if I would rather him completely white, like the old Kenner line, or just a little bit. But it's just that there's a brown on his boobies. A bit weird. What you been up to more? Got anything new? Done any new customs or anything? Hello, everybody that's in the chat. Well, I've done fire anyway, but his leg's a little bit banded as his holster fell off just before coming downstairs. But I've re-glued it, so I'm hoping everything's hunky dory. Yeah, there was six, but it's quite easy when it's nice. There's only a few of us. It's quite easy to have a good old chin wag. Yeah, it would be nice to get some more skins in Battlefront 2. I can't believe like Chewie's got more skins than Luke Skywalker. But yeah, this is Commander Fire, so he's all done now. So he just needs a bit of weathering up, just to get rid of all that sort of glare, really. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was kind of because obviously I'm getting like married now. It's in like less than a month, and it's like, oh, if I had a spare 20, which one would I want to get? No, I think it would be Anakin. I think, to be honest. Yeah. Cheers. More. So yeah, that's fire. But the thing is, I made up quite a lot of the paint, so I was a bit like, oh, what do I do now? I was going to do another tutorial, but the thing with YouTube and doing tutorials and doing the work in progress, it kind of takes the fun away from painting and just sort of chilling out, listening to a bit of music and stuff like that. So why I done him, I did Commander Stone as well. but I didn't do a tutorial for this one. But I've done these holsters. They're upstairs. They just need um, sort of chiseling out and dribbling. But yeah, I'm really quite chuffed how this one's turned out actually. So I've done his arm a bit there on the side. So I'm quite chuffed how it's turned out. Well, no, I made Fire, and the next day I've done this guy. The only time that I've done two at a time was Echoes and Fives. I did those two at a time, and I did Waxer and Boil because obviously their armors are very similar. It's just their helmets that need a bit of changing around. And when I made them for Mike as well, Mike's channel, I did his Waxer and Boil as well at the same time. Yeah, well, the next one I need to do is definitely the competition winner. Still hasn't got around to that, but I said to him, I said, "Would you mind waiting?" And I'll do a video on it while I customize. And he was friendly enough to say, "Yeah." So I'll do his custom this week, and then obviously send that off. So and then I'm out of clones at the moment, so I've got one left for his Gree, and that's it. So I have to request some more. Oh, cool. It won't be too long until they probably bring out the official one, isn't it? Yeah, and there's those two. I quite like it because they're from the same regiment. And I was kind of umming and ahhing whether to do Fox, but Fox has got all the sort of bit up here as well from the phase one, and I just haven't got the gubby bits for it. So I thought I'd just do these. But I almost want to do is it Killy? Commander Killy with the ram head. Have you not got no holiday coming up more? What kind of Mandalorian did you want to do, Bubba? Just your own sort of type or based on anything? Oh, nice. For some reason, my computer's gone on a go slow and it's giving me all the updates from people's comments from about 3 days ago. Um, I have looked into that, but I think you have to set it up before going live. If that makes sense. Oh my god! Shows you I ain't logged this on for a couple of days. Right, there we go. Let's have a look. Um, oh, if you look like a mess, mate, I ain't doing it. Sorry. No, I don't know how to do it. There's about three different options around on this, and but it's something that we're gonna have to look into. But I remember reading up on it that you have to sort of do it beforehand, before like going live. Yeah, to be honest, I still don't even know how to stream Xbox games and stuff on there, but I'll be up for that. Maybe we could make a team of um, heroes versus villains or something with us lot. Yeah, that'd be cool. More, we do something like that. More, you on Instagram? All right, so I'm just going to weather up my fire while we have a chat. So I'm just going to use the Tamira weathering master kits. So I'm going to use oil stain mostly, and maybe a little bit of the red again. But I can't remember what planet they was on in the first episode. It was like where Watto's from, isn't it? Yeah, I've got Twitch. No, I've got Mixer. Definitely got Mixer. All right. See, I prefer Instagram even to Facebook, to be honest. And then I forget that I've only got about 19 people on Facebook, so I just want the family. But with Instagram, I keep every time I keep because it's like connected. My family just get inundated by my Instagram messages. No one's interested. But I prefer Instagram. It's more of a friendly sort of thing compared to I'm in some sort of groups on Facebook, and the people just like they always want to be up one on things. We'll collectors, we'll collect Star Wars. We all have different stories and different backgrounds, but they always seem to be want to be one on top. Oh, I don't know what it is. Well, I don't know why he's banned because I mean I've been sort of promoting myself quite a lot, so it's a bit odd. Unless someone reported you, maybe your ex-girlfriend. All right. Oh, I don't know. So after we was talking the other day about Star Wars and whatnot, So obviously the title to this is Star Wars dead? Do you think it's still dead? Oh, that might be whiling more. But there's loads of people that sell customs and stuff on there anyway. But yeah, so do you think Star Wars is dead? Because obviously there's nothing out in the shops. Even Disney themselves were saying that they pumped too much Star Wars out, didn't they? They said maybe we done it too much. We pushed too much Star Wars out there too quick, too soon. But then the end of this year, which is literally the next year on from what they said, no, they don't. There's no Star Wars in Disney Store, and it's like so a year on from what they said. There's a new game, there's a new TV series coming out. You've got the Clone Wars series coming out, and you have got a new film. So if they're too much thinking that they've pushed too much out, I don't know because what Boba like and you guys like, what was your opinion when you first come out of Last Jedi? Because to me, Star Wars has gone. I walked out of Last Jedi and it was uh, gone. I couldn't even be bothered with Star Wars anymore. I was literally just it killed me inside with Star Wars. Because if I had this channel now and I was into Star Wars, I wouldn't even. I couldn't even do it to be honest. After I come out of seeing that film, but is that just Disney in general? I mean, do you like the MCU universe, Bobber? Yeah, so, yeah, I like Solo, and I like Rogue One as well. Rogue One, it started off really ropey, but after they got off Jeddah and stuff like that, it was a lot better. It was a lot better film. Yeah, but if it didn't have the ending of Darth Vader, was Rogue One a good film? I think with that film, it was the most epic thing that you've seen in your life, and you just think it was amazing. But there's a character in it, Bodhi, which was the guy that played sort of Riot in the new Venom film. I really liked his character, but they still ain't done him as a Black series yet. Yeah, well, I really enjoyed Force Awakens. I thought, well, I wouldn't say it was amazing, but I thought it was an all right film. To be honest, I didn't think it was that bad. Not as bad as Last Jedi, anyway. That was awful. But what was your feeling of Star Wars when you come out of it, Bobber? Yeah, I think it looks quite good, doesn't it? And John Favreau is pretty like pretty good guy, isn't he? But did you Yeah. I literally come home and I think literally I probably sort of pondered it a little bit. I feel like the next day I used to have all the Disney Elite characters and I literally just grabbed them all and I just put them all in the box and that was it until early this year. I saw Solo and I started playing a bit of Battlefront 2 and it started slowly coming back. Because I reckon this is the deciding year. If this Star Wars film don't do any good, I could see him sort of like canning it in. Because literally everywhere you go, there's no Star Wars. Like it's just online. Like beforehand, there was always at least a shop you could go in. There was a bay of Star Wars. Might be some old figures or something like that. But like now, there's nothing. Like shops are not even investing in that space for it, so it's not worth anything. Yeah, definitely. Well, I've added you on now, so we can definitely sit down and play that. Yeah, I think sometimes it's a bit of the acting, isn't it, of part of the actual things as well. It's unbelievable. Yeah, and I think that's the thing is we got to sort of learn to let go as well because as much as we hated the prequels and hated like Jar Jar Binks and everything, but because my boy, I mean my boy's 10 years old this January, so the only Star Wars that are around really were the originals and the prequels, and he used to love like he used to sit there and he would be laughing at Jar Jar Binks, and it's like yeah, it is made for those kids, and I can see that that they enjoy watching it and watching Jar Jar Binks, but to us, it's annoying. And now, Force Awakens is out. Like my boy's lucky enough; he's still young enough to sort of enjoy that as well. But if he was a bit older in his teens, he'd probably find it really annoying. That sounds like a good shot, Bubba. There's nothing like that down here. Well, there is, but you're just paying over the odds as well. Are you getting all the archive sets, Bubba? But Bobber, would you say that you enjoy the prequels more than your dad? I mean, a lot of people that I know, a lot younger than me, they absolutely adore Revenge of the Sith, and to me, it's just a passable as a film. Nice. Was that Jeremy Bullock? Oh, that's cool. So done a bit more weathering on him. I don't know if you can see it. What year was episode one? Was that 97? Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was, was earlier than that. I was 18 when that came out. Yeah, Porgs was just a bit thingy, but what I was talking to that Mike Kaess the other day, and that he went to the island where they filmed where all the Porgs were, and apparently there was loads of puffins everywhere. Was puffins, and I just made a joke saying, "Oh, that's probably what they made the puffins. They just CGI'd the puffins into porgs." And he's like, "That's 100% what happened because there was too many of them. They couldn't shoo them off the set, so they just CGI'd the porgs over them." Which I think is quite funny. I think it makes me like porgs a little bit more. Yeah, it is all a little bit too. Yeah, especially the new stuff. I just think it is a bit. It's a bit naff, is it? So, Bobber, being 14 years old, what do you think of Kylo Ren? Yeah, don't compare. Just like, what is your overall like? What is your kind of sort of thing when you look at Kylo Ren? What do you feel like about his character and his sort of like presence? So, trying to reword this. So, with Kylo Ren, what do you feel towards that character? You know, for me, when I was a kid, I don't compare. Don't compare because obviously you're completely different to what I see Kylo Ren now as an adult, and I have kids. But to me, when I was a kid and I saw Darth Vader, literally, it was like a dark presence, but it kind of had this sort of like subtle coolness about him, but more demeaning. And I remember being about 4 years old, 5 years old, and I went into a toy shop, and there was a guy dressed as Darth Vader, and he looked. I was sort of like I was just literally just mesmerized by him. I kept looking at him, but I didn't want to go near him. And he just looked at me and he just pointed like that. Literally, the next thing I did, I ran out the shop and I sat in the pushchair. Like I was just scared. But like it's hard to say. Like yeah, because the thing is, right, with Kylo Ren, to me, I don't feel there's any kind of sort of like, and I think anyone's not going to feel it. Kylo Ren to me doesn't feel like he's demeaning. He doesn't feel like he's in charge. Doesn't feel like he's sort of all over powerful. Even though Tarkin was kind of talking down to Darth Vader, you kind of knew still not to screw with him. Not the way that Hux talks to Kylo Ren, because to me it just almost seems a bit slapstick. But especially with someone with Kylo Ren's power, where you could just look at someone and just sort of like start choking them without any kind of sort of subtle force on them. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was just wondering because as an adult, like, I just look at him and just want to laugh at him because it just looks like my little boy having a hissy fit. So like, oh, just calm down, go to bed. Yeah, I'm just wondering what they think of him though. Like, do you know what I mean? As a demeaning character, just maybe it's for the new millennials, I suppose. Yeah. Well, I might as well weather up my stone as well, I suppose. Anything you guys want to chat about? Ask my opinion. What's your next figure, Bobber? What are you going to save up for? That bit of memory that you would always have as well. Oh, okay. Well, the thing is, I've only just started getting into Black Series, so it's hard to sort of say. But I can see like buying figures and how they sort of come along. Like we got this new sort of facial recognition sort of technology, sort of printing stuff. Straight away that makes me want to buy figures 10 times more because to me they just used to look like toys before, and now you got these newer ones that are coming out. Um, what's what was the one I got? The battle droid. Like looking at the sculpt and the articulation in that, where you can actually do things. I think they're actually sitting back and taking time now into actually doing these figures rather than just sort of like chucking them out. Because me looking at Darth Maul, I mean, yeah, Darth Maul looks cool, but it's hard to get Darth Maul wrong. But yeah, it started in 2013, and I think like they could be lazy and just not Star Wars, and it's going to sell. It's been selling for the last sort of 6 years, but I think even now they've got that facial printing in it, and now they're sort of going to start and get more. And I think the sculpts and all that are getting 10 times better as well. Yeah, I would say as well. Literally, I think I've just jumped in right at the right time, and everything's coming in, still being that nice price. No one's really interested in Star Wars at the moment, so I can pick up old characters for a tenner and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a really good time to do it before it starts all jumping up again by the end of the year. Was there a difference in the Boba Fett to the archive one? Was there any difference between the Black Series 2013 compared to the new archive? Yeah, I think it's the same because obviously they can't bring him out with the photorealistic face. Um, yeah, it's pretty cool. Find him a bit wishy-washy though, compared to like some other things out there. He needs a bit more weathering, I think. Yeah, it's a bit strange though. I find with Boba Fett, I just think over the years I've kind of sort of like I don't know, lost his coolness. All right, Star Wars UK, how's it going, mate? Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Been up to much? Got anything cool this week? Still waiting for my Zuckus. Still hasn't arrived from old Dark Side Toys. So Commander Stone, weathered and battered. Doesn't really come up on this camera. It's a bit wishy-washy on this camera. It's a bit. I don't think I've got anything on there. Still a bit more dark around his bottom part. Nice. I ain't been to Birmingham for a while. I did my first troop up there actually when I was part of the 501st. And I was standing in line with about, I don't know, over 50, probably about 100 stormtroopers. And as Darth Vader walks past, my right thigh fell down. So it just looked like I popped myself. And since then, I've not been back to Birmingham. But the Comic Con thing up there was brilliant. The video is online actually. It's on my old YouTube account. It's Mr. Brightside 1981. Or just type in my old call sign, which is I type it down so you see it. If you just go that on YouTube, you see some of my old troops and my old armour. Many moons ago. So what did you get to UK? Did you get was it all black series or was it just a combination of all? I tried to reclaim my old YouTube account as well, but it was so old. Have you? Ah, right, yeah, yeah, it's going quite well, isn't it? That little 6 pack one. Well, I put it on Instagram this week, but I got it literally took. I was at work and I had a few travel expenses coming back, and I thought, oh, I'll get this on the Friday. I checked it, went into my account. So by the time I'd done that, it was 2 o'clock. I got a call, well, an email saying that it was dispatched, and literally it was in my hand yesterday. I got the £11 solo Wookie. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. It was Saturday, wasn't it? It literally took one day. I didn't even pay the extra on that, and it literally was in my hands within 24 hours. Better than Dark Side Toys. Yeah, have you entered his competition? Yeah, it's pretty cool, that Chewy. I might get that Chewy again actually and customise my own Wookiee. But back in the day, I used to play Star Wars Galaxies, and I had a character called Faraka. It was a bit of a darker Chewy. It was like a really dark sort of yak skin, well, fur, should I say? So I might even remake him. Yeah, definitely. I'm really hoping for other stuff. I really can't be bothered about repaints and whatnot, but I'm really hoping that they do the Emperor Strikes Back sort of ones as well. What are you hoping for, you guys? What do you reckon's going to be in the next in the Empire line? Was it six figures to be confirmed, wasn't it? Oh, really? That's one thing I don't know about Darth Riven. I don't know about him, to be honest. I've seen him about for 20 quid, but I don't know. Don't try Dark Side toys. Never get it. I'm really hoping it's going to be a Best Spin Luke as well in this relaunch of the Empire Strikes Back ones, as I ain't got that one yet, and that's my favourite. My favourite Luke. Yeah, yeah. Star Wars. I've been waiting ages. Just before Father's Day, I thought, my missus like, just get what you want. So I thought I'll buy Zuckus because it said mid June, and everyone else seemed to be getting theirs, all the other websites, and then still nothing. I still ain't got my Zuckus. Still not got my ATAT driver that I ordered. Just still not there. After emails going back and forth, they said I would have it this Friday. Just gone. It'll be in my door. No, it got dispatched about 3 o'clock that day, so it's not even going to be there. Well, it's been dispatched now. It's going to come next week, which I'm not in a massive rush for it, because I've still got all these up here to open and review yet. So, but it's just a case of like passing money and still not getting told when it's going to arrive. Yeah. To be honest, I hear a lot of Star Action toys, so I'll definitely be using them. Like definitely in the future. I think that everyone got their Zuckas from everywhere apart from me. Yeah, because they're bringing out Gree as well, aren't they? Phase two Gree again, aren't they? Because that was an exclusive. Because that's all pre-order as well. So I might pick it up. Why it's going to be like 19 quid. And it'll finish off my bounty hunters as well. Oh, and IG-88, isn't he? He's in the new Mandalorian show. I hope he don't fight like. I can imagine he's going to fight like Bender from Futurama, though. Do you know what I mean? Where he's sort of his guns are there, and then his legs are going to turn, and he's just going to turn around on the spot, just shooting. You know, it's just I can just see him being a bit weird. Yeah, that's what I think. He's just, you know, he looks a bit weird anyway, doesn't he, old IG-88? But I just think, yeah, I don't know. Desert Biker Scouts. In the new movie. So I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to: his new outfits, like for the main characters and stuff. Like Finn's always wore Poe's jacket. Like Poe's always in the X-wing outfit. Rey's in rags. Kylo Ren's in the same Kylo Ren. I know it's not going to change; it's all going to still look the same. But that's what I always missed about the old ones, where Princess Leia would have about 5 outfits in a film. Luke would have about 3. Hana might have a couple of different sort of things, jacket on, jacket off, or whatnot. But I think they're just really missing a treat with these films. But yeah, the whole concept of the film, though, I don't know. I'm kind of already sort of disheartened that it's one film. They buggered up the one before, and then they got, I don't know, they got to push it into all the old movies into one, haven't they? So I don't know. See how it goes, I suppose. I think out of all of it, though, I'm looking forward more to the Clone series. I think I'm not too sure on the game, like Jedi Fallen. especially the Mandalorian as well. What about you, UK? You looking forward to it? Right. Anybody there? Did you see? Let's try and get it up now on Instagram. I've been talking to this guy called Imperial Lemon, and he started to do his customs from clones to Imperials. So what would it have been like if Commander Bly or Gree and all that still transferred over into the Imperial ranks? So I've been talking to him quite a lot. It's like they're pretty cool. Uh, yeah, I've had that glitch. Is that where you've paused the game or you've come out of it on the, you've come out of the dashboard and then you've gone back into the game? Yeah, super fast bobber. Right. Well, I might call it off then, and might do some reviews, or I might How long you been playing Battlefront for? I might even come on there. We can have a game tonight if you want. Um, it'd probably work out to be heroes versus villains, I think. What's your favourite mode? I like the newer mode. I think that's all right, but all right. I'm going to come off and I'll catch you on Instagram, Bobber, and see you next time. Bye.